Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Space News for Friday, January 4th. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Kyle Henry. Let's talk about what's going on in space.
Never want to hold again.
Falcon Heavy is in startup.
Go Atlas. Go Centaur. Status check.
Go Delta.
5, 4, 3.
Ignition.
Our top story, China has landed on the far side of the moon with their Chang'e 4 lander. It landed on the moon earlier this week and deployed the U-2 rover. And this was the first landing on the far side of the moon completed by any country ever in the history of lunar exploration. So big congratulations to China on this absolutely amazing achievement. Good job, guys. Over at NASA, OSIRIS-REx has entered orbit around Bennu. It entered orbit on the 31st, and in doing so, it broke two records. The first was the smallest object ever orbited, and the second was the closest orbit to the body that it's orbiting. Now, as a reminder, OSIRIS-REx will be collecting samples in the summer of 2020 and returning to Earth in 2023, so we've still got a few years to go before any big milestones for this mission. Another NASA probe had a huge accomplishment, and that is New Horizons successfully flew by Ultima Thule. That happened just after midnight Eastern Time on January 1st, and it sent back the first images of Ultima Thule earlier this week, and has been sending pictures back since like the day after the flyby. Now, right now, New Horizons is actually going to be blocked by Ultima Thule in communicating with Earth. And so there'll be right now about a 5-day gap between when we'll start getting data back between when we'll be next in contact with New Horizons. And then afterwards, it'll be about a 20-month-long data dump that New Horizons will conduct to offload all of the data that it has on board from this flyby. Over at Cape Canaveral, SpaceX rolled out the Crew Dragon to the pad for fit checks. This is one of a number of tests that SpaceX must do before they can launch Demonstration Mission 1. The things that are included in this are, of course, a wet dress rehearsal, a dry dress rehearsal, and a static fire before launch. However, launch actually cannot happen until after the U.S. government reopens because we have some discourse in Congress, and NASA needs all of its personnel on hand for this. And right now, the personnel that aren't on hand are considered non-essential employees and basically are furloughed. So, gotta love U.S. politics. Now, over in Vandenberg, the Delta IV Heavy launch has been moved, or is believed to have been moved. No new launch date has been established yet, but they've done some tank tests with the booster, and it doesn't seem like the issue has been solved with the booster's tanks yet, so it seems like it's going to miss its January 6th launch attempt, which is 2 days from now, Sunday. So, yeah. But that does open the range up for SpaceX with Iridium 8, and that is actually right now the only launch that we have scheduled between now and Tuesday's episode. That launch is scheduled for January 8th, and a static fire was supposed to happen today. However, we haven't gotten confirmation of it yet. And this will be the final Iridium mission for SpaceX. Now, previously this booster had flown on the Telstar 18V mission, and this launch is scheduled for January 8th at 10:48 a.m. Eastern Time. So good luck to the SpaceX team as they attempt this final Iridium mission. But I'm Kyle Henry. Thank you so much for watching. We post newscasts like this every Tuesday and Friday. So if you enjoyed, hit the like and subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you can stay up to date on what's going on in space. We also post the sources for today's stories in the description down below so you can check our facts. If something doesn't seem right, let us know. We strive for 100% accuracy in our coverage. Thank you so much for joining us. Goodbye.